Interesting. I believe in the first episode, I said that I was assuming that Dillion was a family member or like a brother or something. And after reading up on it, he's apparently a lover, which would explain why everything is kind of so hard for her to deal with and she wants him back. So, bit of backstory for you. Oh, and I'm here. Right, okay, that's where I am. I was a bit confusing, because that's the way I came in. And then this was the door that I couldn't get into originally, so I had to go all the way around. Yep.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive,
There's the eye.
shifting faces.
Still little eyes. It's very cool how
After a while, she
once you kind of defeat the bad guys,
the trees,
the area comes
mountains.
kind of more natural and less dark. A nice little touch.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
Oh, there.
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galena. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
That was a weird little trip, wasn't it? I wonder if those are going to be kind of like overly obvious, or if they're just going to be kind of like these little things. The, what are they called? Like glyphs, if you will.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Okay. Unlock this gate.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate.
Open
No,
the gate.
don't. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate.
Darkness.
Don't. She's done it. It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
into
the
hell.
dead may cross.
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Dillion!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Well, that was quite the cutscene. God damn. So that would explain why I'm carrying his head on my back. Because it's the one thing that I need. The one thing that I needed to bring him back to life is it carries his soul. But, oh, I'm into combat. That was definitely one hell of a cutscene.
Finished.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
They're winning. Surprise! Behind you.
Okay, she's locked onto the wrong guy, but
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
she went on the wrong one. God damn it.
He's down. Finish it. Behind you.
Get away from the shield guy because he needs a bit of time and space. Okay, so you can do roughly about three normal basic attacks, and then you can kick him, do at least one heavy, and then kick him again, and he kind of stays in a bit of a stun lock. It's also gotten a lot darker than what it was before, as well as the tide's gone all the way in from the first episode. It's now all the way in into the beach.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Yo. Okay, this is the big guy. Let's go, champ.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep going.
Ah, okay, I need to, yeah. I need to wait for him to do a heavy attack, and then I think I need to, like... Oh, no, maybe not. I was gonna say, I need to focus, and it'll give me time to... Yo, no, that did not hit me. And then I can do this. Okay, I was gonna say I needed him to do like a really heavy swing, but he never did one in the end. But it's nice to know we've got another new kind of like enemy to play against.
Behind you. He's gone. Finish. Behind you.
Yo. Do you mind, kind sir? No way.
Get up quick. Get up. She's injured. She's not gonna make it. Finish this. End it now.
There we go. Like I was a bit stubborn than usual. Where this looks like a little weird fragment area. Okay, back to some symbols. I presume this gate is... Yep.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and is challenged by the giantess.
That's a new one. So do we now have the, not really a capability, but we can manage to kind of see things like the illusions. Hello? What? Her arm's also looking a bit worse for wear. After that last battle, I noticed that it kind of grew, didn't it? I know that it grows when you die, but I haven't died yet, so... Oh, there's a face.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
I see. Okay, so down there we can unlock the gate. Up here there must be something else. Correct, correct. I think the X has something to do with the mast out front. I could be wrong on that one.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face, menacing and grim.
I see. Okay, where's the X? If I was an X, where would I be? There. How is that not it? Yeah. As I say, it makes a perfect X. If that wasn't one of them, that would have been very interesting. We're definitely getting close as well.
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by SENUA'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that SENUA'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. Yes, no, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Whoa, again, an absolute mind-bending cutscene. That was definitely interesting. Hela looks terrifying. I was not expecting it to be as large as she was. It was definitely a very wild, what's the word?
There it is.
Thingy.
It's Dillion. He's gone. He's gone. Slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going?
I wonder if I can see the... I can. You can see the scar on her face. Damn, that bit was just nuts. The mirror from the underworld as well. Very cool. I can understand now why this game has won a countless amount of awards.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
The light. So that's Dillion. Or Dylan? Dylan? Dillion? I keep calling him Dillion. I don't know if that's true. I can't remember. So we'll find out, no doubt.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There's the tree.
There he was.
Where is he?
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
See him? There he is. Come on, you have to.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him.
He's there. He's there.
The glue lifted. For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
That's a new voice. Up this way? I saw a ladder before as well. It was underneath the... underneath the bridge. Well, that leads somewhere else, I'm not too sure.
It's too loud.
Can I focus on it? No? No? No, okay. So, there's a ladder somewhere, and as well... I wonder if this leads anywhere. No, I think we just need to go find our boy over there under the tree. So we can go do that. This is probably where we come after the sequence. of meeting him. But in the meantime, let's explore a little bit. Yeah, this is the... Okay, yeah. I think it's just a... kind of a shortcut, just to cut out you having to walk all the way around the bridge and go back up. In the meantime, I love it when it's such little things, but when the game developers get this the scale kind of like Spawn, and it makes you feel very small considering compared to the rest of the world. It's so good.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's different. You want to believe it's real.
Oh, that's right.
You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillion. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn.